Welcome back, everyone, to the FPL show. Now, huge news in the Premier League this international week is that Steven Gerrard is back and he is taking over as Aston Villa's new manager. Woof. What does this mean for Villa assets? Let's have a little chat now with Glenn Murray and Holly Shand. First of all, a couple of underperforming choices up front, Danny Ings and Ollie Watkins. Glenn, what are your thoughts?
I think he'll be looking towards Danny Ings to add more goals. I think 3 goals after paying such a lot of money for him. I think Steven Gerrard will definitely look at him as an asset and somebody that he can get more out of. Again, Ollie Watkins, they haven't really found that right balance to play these two together at the moment, and that is something that Steven Gerrard will definitely be looking towards doing, because Watkins, I mean, last year, maybe not this year, but last year he was really good.
What do you think Steven Gerrard is going to be doing with them in terms of how he's going to line them up?
I think he'll try and get both of them up top, and it was a partnership that we was really excited to see at the start of the season. Obviously, it hasn't worked out that way so far. In terms of my own team, I'd like to have Danny Ings soon. If we saw a bit of form, I think he would be the one to go for, because you're going to get more consistency from him.
OK, Ings.
Of course, in the summer, Aston Villa did sell Jack Grealish, but they brought in some new faces. One of those was Leon Bailey, another being Emi Buendia. What do we think of these as options? Are they going to kind of get back to their best, show their best form at Villa under Steven Gerrard?
Oh, I'm sure he'll be certainly hoping so, and that this is the task he's got is to get these big players that they've brought in for good money in the summer firing, and we can see from their stats, not great. Buendia's a little bit better. I think he's played more. So listen, I think they've got to get the ball more to Buendia, get the ball through him, try and get him creating more like we know he's good at. And Bailey, a little bit of an unknown quantity in the Premier League, and someone I was really excited to see at the start of the season, and he's been a little bit of a disappointment so far.
Yeah, and to show the injuries that they've been hit with so far as well, Bailey, Buendia and Ings haven't actually started together in the Premier League as of yet. So that will be something that Steven Gerrard will be looking to rectify and hopefully get them all on the pitch. How do you feel about either of these, Holly?
Yeah, the stars haven't aligned for them yet, have they? And we've seen flashes of brilliance from Bailey. I think Buendia is going to be the one that I can see being the chief creator in the side once Gerrard's got them playing how he wants them to. But I can also see a lot of goals and assists from the front two, and maybe Buendia could be the one that's assisting the assister, which we never want in FPL.
The worst in FPL, isn't it?
One of the big success stories in FPL terms last season for Villa was the goalkeeper, Emiliano Martinez. He was actually the highest scoring goalkeeper in FPL. This time around, he's ranked number 5 currently, which isn't bad. But maybe under Steven Gerrard, who's possibly looking to tighten things up at the back, he should be somebody we're looking at. What do you think, Glenn?
I do think that. I think very good goalkeeper, stands up in big moments, i.e. penalties, and I think that is one area that Steven Gerrard will be trying to strengthen, is that centre-back pairing, which was so resolute last year, and this year it seems to have lost its way a little bit, but I think Martinez would be a good addition.
He is quite expensive, though, 5.5, which is about $1 million more than most of us are spending on our keepers. Is he worth it for you, Holly?
It's difficult to justify it right now, but obviously that ability to have those penalty save points. We saw what happened with Ben Foster last week. And I think if we start to see a run of clean sheets from Aston Villa, then he can absolutely justify the price, because they do concede a lot of shots. So we will accumulate those save points as well. And we saw during Gerrard's time at Rangers, there was clean sheets across the board, and you can just choose their players every week to get you the clean sheet points. So hopefully we'll see the same here.